Guys, I have a few clips here that have that have like 3,000, almost 4,000 views. I'm kind of getting famous. Alright, so far I've been playing pretty okay. Okay, if this guy plays Echo, I might play Zed here. Do we feel like watching a Zed game? My coffee is cold. We might actually do a 24-hour stream back to Diamond. If this really is the last day of the split. I don't know, we'll see. If we can hit E1 today, we'll we'll push for Diamond. If I go Zed here, it makes the game harder for bot lane and top lane, but it opens up the game for Echo because he could just do 1,000,000 damage. I do feel like playing a Zed game. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Alright. I think I'll play Zed here. I think Zed is fine here. And I can, again, this will be really good for the purely educational. Okay, so when I play Zed, I like to pick my runes off of the matchup. That way, because some of the matchups are just very unplayable before that. Because remember, up until level 3, you can't really do anything. So, what I like to do is I pick the runes for the matchup. It's going to be Orianna, most likely. So that means we're going to go for Electrocute, Sudden Impact, Grizzly Mementos, and Ultimate Hunter. And then I will go for Transcendence, and I'm tempted to go Gathering Storm, because Gathering Storm does give you, it gets 20 to 40 damage based on your level, right? This gives you, this gives you how much AD, AP or AD? Yeah, up until 40 minutes. This overall gives you more, but I think in terms of scaling, this might be better. Okay. And yeah, and I'm gonna go over super in depth how I play this matchup, how we win it, and yeah, should be good. I appreciate everyone who's tuning in. If you're a first-time viewer, feel free to drop a follow. Just trying to put out educational content, some positive vibes. Dropping a follow is a really good way to support me. If you also do have a Twitch Prime, feel free to drop it this way. If not, no big deal. Just appreciate you guys hanging out. But I am going to play an ad real quick. That way we can have about 30 minutes of uninterrupted, and then I will BRB. Okay, so we're back. So is Orianna with Phase Rush, right? Typically, if you're just due to this matchup, it would be good to start Doran's Shield because she can poke you pretty easily. So, remember with Zed, you really aren't a champion until level 3. So up until level 3, your whole job in the entire laning phase is to just farm with Q and lose as little HP as you can. Because until you get that, you really can't do anything. Like, look, she outranges me so much. If she was good though, she'd walk up here and just start autoing me. Because again, she does have the range advantage. Ooh, that was pretty big. Remember, if you're ever playing against Zed, his biggest counter are minions because he can't, his biggest counter is minions because if his Q hits a minion, he does 40% less damage. You saw right there the first Q did, the first Q did 100 and then the second Q did... Buddy, I'm about to solo kill you. Hold on. The first Q did 100 and the second one did 60. See right there, 160. And then once we have our electric Q, we really just become a champion. Alright. I don't have W here. Alright, not bad. That was a really solid gank. If he would have waited though for my W, we would have gotten a little more. But that's okay. And by little more, I mean a kill. Right, that's the only thing. Could have been a little better there. But alright, if she comes here again. Okay, she went tier. So, Kayn is right here. So that means, oh, Thresh is here too, okay. If she stays here, she really, realistically just dies, right? So when they're low like this, I do like to, instead of going for the QW or the WEQ, what I like to do is go for the W auto or WE auto for the magic damage, and then letting my Qs to finish them off. Game is starting a little rough here.
Why fight when the only outcome is Zed?
Okay, Kayn is back there top. Oh, he bought a biscuit. I was like, how is he always healing?
Are watching closely.
And we're basically just looking for trades every time our electrocute is up. That's kind of the only real consistent thing we can do, right? She has no flash, she has no teleport. That was terrible. That was actually really bad. I stepped back and I wanted to R her, but I couldn't. And now I'm in a really awkward spot because I have to shove this lane, but if Kayn's here, I just die. Yep.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Nice. All right. All right. Maybe that turns into something. Alright, and then we'll go for this, and we'll go for this. And now we've successfully killed our lane, and we have wasted the jungler's time to get him low enough that if we wanted to, we could go for dragon. Our bot lane is pretty even. Ah. Oh, I don't have anything up here, buddy. Alright. Maybe? Darn. I don't know what I could have done better there. I really don't. What I wanted to do was R the Thresh, and then fast combo onto the Kayn. But obviously that didn't work out because Kayn disengaged. Then I saw that we had a free kill on Thresh, so then I wasted my W on the Thresh. And then right when that happened, I had to fight off the... I had to watch out for the Misfortune ult. I did get the Thresh flash though, so that's good. Okay. I don't have ult. I can't do much. We should really probably play for dragons, realistically. The hard part is, though, that we have a losing bot and we have a losing top, right? So, a losing bot and a losing top means you can't really play for either side. Because I'm basically the only, like, real help this guy has in the jungle. Someone else is here. We saw Kayn up here. There's a chance he's going for a dive. Yep. And here. Okay. Nice. A good trick for hitting your Qs like that is if you ever look, I really try to throw my W to the side. My W to the side and E, and it's going to force him to go left. That way when I throw my shurikens to the left, I can get a kill. Okay, I do have red buff here, so what I want to do is... I want to actually be able to jump onto her here. If I can jump onto her, I can actually guarantee a lot more damage because I have the red buff slow. Then if she walks back here, I'll just R onto her. So now because of how I have the lane set up, I can actually look to kill her with my W. Oh, Kayn's right here. I don't like to go for this because I don't want my jungler to help me, but my bot lane, their bot lane's pretty... I should be dead. Nice. Alright, so what did I do there? I saw him on me when he queued in. That's when I went for the R to try to dodge some of his damage. And then I just kind of fast comboed him, which is just W, E, and then Q. So you want to try to W over them and then land all 3 Qs in the center. I did not get to kill him there. I had to flash because I needed the extra auto. And I only needed the extra auto because he is Kayn and he did heal somewhat even with Ignite. And he had Eclipse. Okay. Alright, alright. I'd like to back here, but she's gonna be able to get stuff. I'm gonna buy boots here, and what do I another longsword? Nope, didn't buy the longsword. Oh.
An enemy has been
Okay,
slain.
Bard.
I'll end this with style.
Okay, so what do I need? Last time I went for Ghost Blade, and it did help, but I didn't feel it give me like a ton of stats. So I need to figure out a second item in this matchup to make it a little easier.
Do not fear what you cannot understand.
If I land the Q here, it's gonna be big. Ah. Oh. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Again, everything I'm doing is super intentional. Not autopiloting. I'm not just W in and R, right? Because you can't play Zed like that and expect to consistently win. And again, I am playing Zed, so I could definitely still lose this game because I'm so squishy. What I could do, now that I'm thinking about it, I could go for. The only reason I'm helping is because I think I'll help do it faster. Zed passive also works on monsters. What I could do is I could go for Banshee's Veil and try to increase my lead that way. Because typically I like to go for a pen item third. So because of this game, Kayn could be here.
Turret plating will soon fall. An enemy has been
Right,
slain.
she has no flash. She is low enough for me to. Kayn could be right here. That's the only reason I'm not trying to play more aggro. What I could do at this point is get my Cyclo Sword, W R onto her, and then try to land the combo. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Well. I knew Kayn was there, but I didn't think she would survive that. Huh. My bad. But this brings us to a second point. I could skip for Banshees and go straight to Serpent's Fang because she's building this, and he has this, and she has that. So, learning experience right there.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Can we get first tower is the question.
God is transforming us into what we were.
Guess I don't need to be there, bot. Oh. I can't believe I didn't kill her, if I'm being honest. Oh no, Bard. Alright, well, they're all here. Maybe I get the Q here. I'm gonna run top here, just so I don't waste any time. Because there is a chance I can get this tower.
Lone shadow from the high life.
Okay, okay. Don't know where Singed is. The wave clear combo is E and then Q in the middle. Ah. That guy can't do anything. Ah, wait, Ambessa maybe? Oh. Okay, big echo play.
Has destroyed a turret.
Alright. Ah. That sucks. The echo really left me like that. I was gonna do the same thing to him, to be honest, just because I think I'm a little more valuable. But realistically, again, we're not egoing. We're trying to win the game. So realistically, it's better on him, like him getting as much as he can. And why? You know, I'm fed. I'm 5 and 3. I'm winning lane. It's important because they're not gonna itemize against him. Like he has armor boots. She's going to armor boots. There's really no reason to like do anything, right? Alright, Thresh is here. I'm gonna W. Out there. Okay. Dragon is coming up.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Now, do I just do this?
Shut down.
Well, I did a lot of
Turret has been destroyed.
reduction on there, but that was a little OP. I think I want to go for Boots of Swiftness here. CDR boots are always really good on Zed, but I'm trying to think about, you know, like 10 steps ahead, right?
Enemy has been slain.
Nice, nice, nice. Serpent's Fang is already really big. This guy. He just spent this whole time just being up here. You can't be upset at him. Right now I want to look for Boots of Swiftness into Last Whisper. Why do I want... I could go for Black Cleaver this game. Why can I go for Black Cleavers? Because he stacks HP, he stacks HP, and he stacks for HP. Now, again, you don't typically go for it, especially not all the time, because it costs so much gold. Otacon's up in 30, so what I should do is push out one more wave back and then run over there. So this is gonna buy me some time, and then he's gonna have to push one more wave. Boots of Swiftness is gonna help. Black Cleaver would not be a bad item here. Let's see. No one's here. Okay, Senja's going. Well. Alright, he's doing a lot of damage. Alright, I'm gonna back here.
Shut down.
This guy's so angry. Alright, so what did I do there? All I thought to myself was that I didn't need to... They didn't need my damage to get that objective, right? Why didn't they need my damage? Well, we have a Jhin and we have an Mbessa. I'm not too sure about the Mbessa damage, but we had a Jhin who's gonna be critting like a lot. And then of course Echo passive. So my whole thing is like, how can I distract them and waste someone's time in order to get us more of an objective? So I didn't mean to go for the Thresh, but he was the closest one there. Ideally I would have wanted to go for the Kayn, right? Okay.
The shadows demand chaos. They will have it.
Okay. I'm not gonna die for that. Alright. Now realistically I can't help with that, so I just have to keep pushing. I don't know what the Jhin was doing there, if I'm being 100% with you. I do not know what his plan there was. Yeah, Black Cleaver is a lot more valuable here, but I'm not gonna waste my time with the gold. I don't know why Singe players ego so much. Like, this guy's not doing much, you know? Oh, okay.
Enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna go do this. Or maybe I let Jhin get that and I go for this bot farm. Yeah, I think if you know how to play the laning phase of Singed, from my experience, he's one of the strongest champions in the game. Because, or if you know how to play the map, that's a better thing. I want to do this one. Ooh, Orianna. But she has Zanya's, right? So. Okay, never mind. Just terrified. Yeah, again, Black Cleaver would be better. Oh, I have to stay on the map. Why do I have to stay on the map? Because they're showing top lane and we can push mid. But there's a chance that Mbessa dies here. So I just have to make it that, I was about to say, I have to make it so that if Orianna TPs, I can get something off of this. Alright, that was actually perfect decision making. Again, there's like these plays that you have to make, right? Again, this one being that I want it to back. There's really like, I have gold to spend, I'm not full HP, all these things. But because of how the lane's going, I have to stay on the map and try to get something, right? Now obviously if I'm 1 HP, there's really no point, right? Or if I'm not doing damage to towers, there's no point. Or if I had TP there, I could literally go for, I could have looked to back and then TP top. But because I don't have it, I have to actually stay on the map, right? And try to force something. And that's just trying to keep up a good tempo and try to just keep making plays happen. Okay, now we can go for Edge of Night here. Again, if the game was going on a little, I think in a higher ranked game, that's probably the best thing, right? In a higher ranked game, I think it's best to go for Black Cleaver here, just because you get a lot more value. Or if they had harder tanks. Like if this was like a Leona and this was like a Malphite or something.
An enemy
Did I mess up?
has been slain.
Baron is up. Oh, what?
Has destroyed a turret.
Fear what you cannot understand.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Okay. I don't know why Thresh was up top.
Behind every successful man is something.
Oh, alright. And that's how you win the Orianna matchup. Honestly, not too bad. I hope that was as informative and educational as it sounded to me.